the day my nonverbal son signed a full sentence. I lost my wife, Rachel, in a car accident 3 years ago, leaving me, a garage owner who fixed cars, to raise our 6-year-old son. Max is nonverbal autistic. Before Rachel died, she handled all the therapy and emotional support. I just played with him on weekends. Suddenly, I had to figure it all out. Closing the garage early to rush to speech therapy and occupational therapy appointments, and learning how to communicate with a son whose needs I barely understood. Books, The Clumsy Commitment. Janet, the therapist, urged me to learn American Sign Language, ASL. She said that consistent exposure would help Max, even though he struggled with it. I bought a beaten-up ASL book from a thrift store and started practicing every night after Max went to bed. I was terrible. My hands were clumsy, and I forgot signs immediately, but I kept at it. I signed help when he needed something, and signed, I love you every single night, even though he never signed back. Months passed. Max made small progress, mastering eat and drink, but stringing words together seemed impossible. Janet warned me that it might never happen. White medium star, the proudest moment. One Tuesday in September, I had the worst day at work. A customer screamed at me, threatening a lawsuit over a busted transmission. I came home around 7 o'clock, covered in oil and dirt, completely exhausted and emotionally drained. I microwaved nuggets for Max and collapsed on the couch. Then Max walked over and tugged on my sleeve. I assumed he wanted juice, but he didn't point to the kitchen. He looked directly at me, and then, slowly and deliberately, he signed 3 words. You. Hero. Time completely stopped. I stared at him. These weren't signs Janet had taught him to put together. He had combined separate signs he learned over months, putting them into a cohesive sentence for me. My throat closed up. I couldn't speak, but I grabbed him and held him so tight. He didn't pull away like he usually did. He just let me hold him. That moment completely rewired my entire brain. Speaking head, our actual conversations. The next day, I put a sign on my garage door, closed daily at 4 p.m. Some customers complained, but I didn't care. I started closing early every single day, not to rest or work, but to sit with Max and practice more signs. Within 2 months, he learned 10 more signs, then 20. Now, he signs full sentences. He tells me when he's happy, when he's scared, and when he wants to go to the park. We have actual conversations. That moment, the 3 signs he gave me on the worst day of my life, will forever be my proudest dad moment.